Okay, Li Mei. I have a couple of questions and I'm gonna need some answers from you.
It's interrogation time.
Well, I'm not really gonna interrogate her because I'm pretty confident that she didn't do it.
But look at all the questions. It's totally like an interrogation.
Well, anyway, I just want to know what everyone's feeling right now. That's very helpful, actually. What is everyone feeling right now?
Naoki is scared.
Surprise.
Didn't need a telepath to tell me that one. No, I meant the others, not our friends.
Oh, I apologize.
That's alright. It's fine. I wasn't very specific. Li Mei takes a deep breath and closes her eyes again. This time it takes her a little longer to sort out her thoughts.
Sophia is sad. She feels as if there is no hope, but there is also relief.
Interesting. Relief? Again, I feel uneasy about Sophia. Earlier when I asked her if she cared about Mr. Rotten, she didn't actually answer me. All she said was that she didn't know what she'd do now that he's gone. I don't know why that bugs me so much, but it seems like she was avoiding the question.
Marisa is scared and disappointed.
Disappointed? Huh.
There's so much emotion inside of her. It's all flowing at the same time. She wants to be happy, but she also feels very guilty.
That's interesting.
Humans are very complicated.
Yeah, no kidding. Li Mei nods earnestly, as if she just struck a new idea. I nod in return.
Kevin is uncertain. He does not know what he should be feeling.
That's weird.
He definitely seemed to have trouble believing me when I told him that Mr. Rotten died. Denial, I guess? Or something more.
Something
And
more.
Liam, I can't.
You can't? What's wrong?
He's with Aki right now.
Oh, Aki, are you blocking the signal?
She is manipulating his emotions with her Kansei. I cannot tell what is his and what is not.
Of
Can we tell Aki to
course.
knock it off for a little bit? Aki. That girl seems to enjoy invading everyone's privacy. It's a wonder that Naoki and Li Mei put up with her. Hopefully whatever she's up to right now will lead to something useful. What do you do before you live with Aki and Naoki?
I'm not allowed to speak about that.
What? Why not?
They probably have forbidden her. Is there anything you are allowed to speak about? Li Mei closes her eyes and takes a small breath. Her lips move slowly as if she's poring over the list of things she's not allowed to share. Finally, she opens her eyes and smiles with a self-satisfied look on her face.
I'm authorized to share anything that might aid your investigation.
Well, that's good. Whoa, what's with that phrasing? She sounds so formal all of a sudden. What does the calligraphy in the hallway say?
No dust settles here. It means that this place is quiet and safe from influence of the outside world.
Well, I guess it wasn't that safe after all. Okay. Do you know about the artifacts in this place? Well?
Tell me about them.
Could you maybe tell me about them?
If you wish.
We have to be very specific with her.
Extremely.
Yeah, I do.
Most are safety charms meant to ward off danger.
I see. I turn to the large tapestry on the wall. What about this? What are these animals?
They are the 4 legendary creatures: tortoise, dragon, phoenix, and tiger.
The legendary creatures? Interesting. For some reason, this mythology feels familiar, but I'm not sure why. It's not anything I've ever studied. Nor I. Do they stand for anything in particular?
Many things. Seasons, directions on the compass, sometimes schools of thought. Overall, they represent balance.
It's weird. They feel kind of familiar, especially the tiger.
The tiger and the dragon are mortal enemies.
Oh, really now? Li Mei reaches out as if to touch the tapestry, but she hesitates and draws her hand back.
The dragon represents cunning and intelligence, and the tiger represents raw power and strength. Dragon and tiger, mind and body.
Interesting.
They fight each other constantly, but neither can win.
My stomach tightens up as I look at the tapestry hanging on the wall. An endless fight where neither can win. Li Mei watches me carefully. She's trying to decipher my emotions, but I don't even fully understand what I'm feeling.
What bothers you?
I'm not sure. It's probably nothing. Li Mei doesn't seem satisfied with my response. No surprise there, since I'm not satisfied either. I don't really have anything else to say, so our conversation devolves into an uncomfortable silence. I
Okay,
guess I'll talk to you
bye.
later. She nods. So I guess we'll try to look for Aki and see if we can get her to knock off her telepathic abilities for a few seconds so we can read his mind.
Could she be in this next room?
I'm hoping. There's a way forward as well. The door slides open to reveal a wide room furnished with some expensive furniture. Is this Liam's room?
This seems Liam-y.
If I had to name it, I'd call it the living room, but it doesn't feel very lived in at all.
Okangai, hello.
Oh, it's Marisa. I told you she was still here. Ugh, hey. She looks happy to see me. Did I do something?
Hey, did something happen? I saw Sophia rush by with that nice boy, but they didn't tell me what was going on.
Yeah, a real nice boy. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure there's a tactful way to say this. Mr. Rotten died.
What? Are you kidding?
No. Marisa stares into my eyes, searching me with a mixture of fear and panic. I stare back until the truth of the incident sinks in. Her expression changes slowly as she realizes that I'm not lying.
Are you sure? What happened?
Well, we didn't really see it ourselves. Should we be up front?
I guess we'll just say I'm not sure because we
We
don't
aren't
know.
sure. I'm not sure.
Did he die of natural causes?
Why would you ask that?
William Otten is not a popular man. His business practices are already reprehensible, and there have been rumors of unethical treatment of some of his test subjects.
His test subjects? You mean the patients?
That's why I came. I was hoping I'd be able to uncover something about what he might be doing.
So you're really just sneaking around trying to dig up dirt?
It's really not what you think.
Okay, then what?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What sort of illegal things was Mr. Otten doing?
Oh, it's hard to say. Everything's just rumor, you know?
No, I don't know. Tell me more.
It would be awfully irresponsible of me to spread false information. So I really need some hard evidence before I say anything else.
Of course. Right, sure. It's obvious that there's something she doesn't want to tell me. I wonder if she's a victim of Mr. Otten's actions in the past. Oh yeah, that's right, she was talking about Liam before. Earlier you talked about some rumors about Liam. What was that all about?
Ah, those. Well, recently, word's been going around that Liam Otten is involved in dogfighting.
What?
That is so unexpected.
I was not expecting that of all the things possible.
I know, me too.
Is she making this up? Whoa. Whoa. That's a felony.
Not to mention extremely cruel.
Not to mention extremely random.
Yes.
He
I
doesn't
mean,
seem like the type of person to be into dogfighting. I mean, I
No.
don't associate that with the extremely wealthy anyway.
Definitely not. And that's very sad. I like the poor dogs, but still, it's just like, oh, he's in a dog fight. Like, what?
Well, I'm glad he chose to draw the line somewhere at least.
What?
I'm fairly certain he was just getting fed up with Liam's antics. It's one thing to dismiss underage drinking, but the heat from Liam's participation in animal cruelty is bad publicity he didn't need. I heard he was planning on cutting Liam from his will completely.
Oh,
Of course he was.
planning on? So he didn't get around to it yet?
As far as I can tell, no. But you'd really have to ask someone more knowledgeable than I.
For all we know right now, she could just be saying that on her own.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other questions right now.
I'll talk to you later then.
Alright, sure thing. Let's look around here real quick. 2,000 channels and still nothing on.
Ha ha ha.
How true that is, though. I mean, really, think
I
about
know.
it. The garden is made up of evergreens. I think the flowers are rhododendrons. Roadies.
I know, roadies.
The roadie bashers. That was something in Scotland, by the way. Anyway, they're fairly low maintenance plant, unless
They spread everywhere.
unless they grow too much. A dining room table. It looks like it could host a lot of people, but judging from the dust in the middle, I doubt it's been used for a while.
They don't clean it?
I guess not. I guess I can't click anything under here, can I? No. Alright, I think that's about it for now. What's this over here? Some combo disc player. Yeah. Benefits of organ reproduction. Alright, I guess that's all then. Then let's get out of here. And I'm assuming they must have gone this way. There's nowhere else to really go. Oh, this leads back downstairs? Or does it also go...
But maybe they're in the basement?
Does it also go up as well? No. Alright, let's take a look down here. Maybe this is where the dog fighting takes place.
Oh, maybe.
The door actually opened. I guess Sophia hasn't changed my permissions from before. Cool. So we can just examine around here, I guess? Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
No.
Emergency lights, regular light. Yeah, what's in these boxes? Can we take a look? They're all empty. Whoa, this box is full of papers. They all look pretty old. Experiment results? I don't understand what any of this is about. Maybe I should ask someone trustworthy. I'll take a few of these pages and leave the rest here for now.
Interesting.
Anything else I can get?
But who's trustworthy?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure who I trust just yet. Alright, so I'll move back into this room. And I'm gonna save just in case we somehow screw this up. So let me ask you for a second. Who do you feel would be the most trustworthy person to go to about all this?
So we have Marisa, Sophia, Liam, who we don't know where he is, and Kevin, right?
That's right. We also have Gursky.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, we should ask him. But I don't think he would know, would he?
He wouldn't really know anything about it, but I mean, I guess it is some kind of evidence perhaps he'll somehow know something about. Why don't we go to Gursky? Like, even if it doesn't go anywhere, I don't mind talking to the guy.
I do trust him. And plus, maybe it's something that like any...
Meanwhile, as I enter the lobby, Aki races down the stairs and nearly runs me over. Whoa.
Oops, sorry, Con.
Con. Where have you been?
I was just upstairs with Liam. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think.
Well, I actually wasn't thinking that. Of course.
For your information, I was just asking Liam about the staff.
And?
Did you know that none of Mr. Otten's personal staff are paid?
Oh, what?
What?
Well, they all get stock options or something? What? That can't be true. Kevin said that Mr. Otten pays him well. Well, this could be proof that he's lying about something that makes him suspicious.
Well, then Kevin was lying.
Well, here we go. And what makes you think that Liam wasn't lying?
Let's just say that he strongly believes it's in his best interest to be truthful.
I see. In other words, you used your Kansei.
Got it in one.
So if Mr. Otten doesn't pay anyone, why do they work for him?
Kevin's family owns a small business that's in serious trouble.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe they have sick relatives and he's blackmailing them that way, but I guess there could be other reasons as well.
Mr. Otten pulled a few strings to keep the creditors away, and they'll stay away as long as Kevin works for him.
Well, this would be motivation for why someone wouldn't like the guy very much. Though I guess for him, he kind of needs him alive to do that. I don't know.
As for Sophia, it seems her husband's heart is failing.
Well, that's closer to what I thought.
Mr. Otten promised to move him to the top of the recipient list for the company's new organ creation project.
Oh, for the company.
So that's why she was nervous about him being killed. And uncertain, I guess.
Yeah.
But didn't Li Mei say there's also relief in there somewhere?
Because maybe she doesn't like working for him for free.
I guess so. I guess that could be part of it. Alright. So basically he gets people to be completely devoted to him by holding on to what they love. And in the end, he doesn't have to pay a cent.
I have to admit, I'm actually kind of impressed.
That cannot be legal.
But she said it was. And morally sound.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that. This is getting complicated.
If we want to get to the bottom of this, we're going to need another look at the crime scene.
But Detective Gursky's guarding the door. I doubt he'd let even you in.
Oh, I'm the last person he'd let in. But we don't need the real thing. We've got something just as good.
And what's that?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's right. Remember Naoki said he got something from the room?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, back a few episodes ago. Well, we'll see. Naoki, what are you doing here? I thought you were with Sophia.
I called him here, of course.
Of course. Aki glances around the room quickly before taking a step towards her brother.
This is what my Kansei is actually good for.
Are they gonna fuse together or something?
No.
Aki takes Naoki's hand in hers and closes her eyes.
Naoki, show us.
Oh, I get it. His perfect memory.
Mm-hmm.
And she can then send it to us. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
The world around me fades to black for a moment, and I find myself standing in a luxurious office. The world looks a little warmer and softer than I'm used to. It's kind of surreal.
Can you take away the text box so I can see the body? Look at him.
I didn't
He
even
looks
notice.
So funny.
On the ground before me is a dead body. Mr. Otten, I presume? Or assume. Are we in the office?
Of course not. We're still in the main lobby.
Come on, get with it.
Really?
You're looking at Naoki's memory right now. My Kansei allows me to share the thoughts of whoever I touch.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Have a look around, of course. Does anything look suspicious?
Well, besides the dead body, if he got poisoned, it could be through this
Yes.
alcohol he had here. Is there anything else that could possibly be suspicious?
Can we click around or no?
No, we're in a text box situation
Oh, yeah.
when we get rid of that, see? There's maybe a book missing,
That could be.
but I don't know what that is, so
It looks like encyclopedias.
Yeah. Oh, I can... now I can explore.
But of
well,
course.
So
Whoa,
what you...
whoa. That was dumb of me. Okay. It's a good thing we can go back easily. I wonder why people instinctively search for their home whenever they see a map. Maybe we're searching for a feeling of belonging. Well, I found Edgewater for what it's worth. A fancy scroll with Chinese calligraphy on it. I have no idea what it says. Some sort of alcohol. I guess cognac by the color. The ice in the glass hasn't melted yet, which means Mr. Otten was drinking this right before he died. Maybe he was poisoned?
Dun dun dun.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, yes, I keep on clicking on it. Today's newspaper. I never know when there's gonna be more or just
I
one
know.
line. Some more scrolls,
Look for the book.
a bunch of shelves. It's just Naoki's memory, so I can't see what's inside them.
But can you see like if there's a missing
Can I see the
one?
book? A lot of books. I think it's an encyclopedia set. A phone. I suppose a landline is still more secure and reliable. Can we see the body? If I were in the real office, I'd be able to read Mr. Otten's final moments. Unfortunately, I'm not in the real office. Judging by his skin color, I'd agree with Detective Gursky. This guy was poisoned. We can't even see his skin from here.
I don't know. Maybe we can walk around in the memory.
Is that about it? I think so.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm done.
So, what do you think?
If I had to say, I'd guess the cognac on his desk. The ice wasn't melted, so he poured it recently. And he didn't get to drink very much of it, so it may have been the source of the poison.
That's logical, but how could anyone poison his drink in the first place?
By putting some kind of poison in it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I mean, he had to get it somehow, so someone must have brought it to him.
Maybe the killer poisoned the cognac before giving it to Mr. Otten.
Yeah, that's what
What
I'd
a
assume.
novel idea.
If that's the case, then the murderer could be anyone.
Yeah.
So if
Exactly.
we found out who gave him the cognac, we'd find the killer.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. It could have been poisoned by someone else and then given to someone to deliver. Like, I would assume that Sophia would have given him the cognac, because she seems to be his personal
Yeah.
assistant and everything. But she may not have necessarily been the one to poison it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who does the shopping around here or whatever. Then I guess we'll just have to figure out who bought it. Sophia probably knows who's given him gifts lately. Alright, so we could talk to Aki some more. Did you learn anything else from when you were speaking with Liam?
Well, he did mention that his uncle likes to drink.
Yeah, so did everyone else though. That's not exactly news. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows that.
It sure makes poisoning him easy though, huh?
I guess.
Yep.
So you and the others were criminals, huh?
I see Miko has been talking to you.
Yeah, he did. Li Mei is the one who told me. Oh yeah, she was the first to tell us, that's right.
Well, I won't deny that we've done things on both sides of the law. But we're not just a bunch of criminals, okay? I have my reasons.
I didn't say you were just a bunch of criminals. I've explored as much of the house as I can, I guess.
But?
Well, I haven't gotten a good look at the security room. Kevin's always in there, and I don't want to be poking around while he's watching.
Good point. I wonder if there's a way to get him out of the room for a while.
I'm sure you can think of something. Even if we could, the door would lock behind him. Oh, that's a good point. There's no way to open it without him. The only way to get in is to reset the power and override the system. You can't override the security system without a code. Aki's eyes suddenly light up.
So what you're saying is it is possible to enter without him?
Yes, but we're gonna have to do some maneuvering to do that.
Definitely.
No,
You just said that we could get it if we had a code.
but we don't. I don't think Sophia's just going to tell us hers.
I'm pretty sure she already did.
Oh, I'm guessing that Naoki saw it.
What do you
Aha.
need?
Naoki appears beside me. He looks a little out of breath, as if he ran here as quickly as he could. Wait, did you just call him here? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very slow.
Come on. Aki stares at me as if this should be obvious.
It's better than sending a text, although the range isn't that great.
Really? She laughs.
But first things first.
She turns to Naoki and places her palms together, almost as if she's in a prayer. Why don't we just ask him what the code is, if he knows it?
Need a
Yeah,
little
really.
favor, brother dearest?
No, she's just asking him nicely. He frowns.
Every time you say that, we do something illegal.
Well, it's for a good cause.
You always say that, too.
I suppose I do.
She smiles widely, showing off her teeth in a cheesy grin.
But you'll help, right?
He sighs.
What do you want?
When you guys first opened Mr. Otten's office, you saw Sophia's security code, right?
Naoki looks around apprehensively. It seems he already knows where this conversation is going.
Well, we're just going to try a little experiment and see if it works on other doors. Like the one on the security room.
Yeah, just a little experiment, Naoki.
Definitely.
She folds her arms across her chest and draws her back up. She paces between Naoki and I, like a general giving orders.
I'll distract Kevin while Con turns the power off. Kevin will no doubt head to the basement to fix the problem.
Alright, the only thing is, I don't want to do this right away. I kind of want to ask a few more questions of people and see Gursky, but hopefully this doesn't happen right
Once
away.
the power's back on, Naoki will use Sophia's code to get the two of you access to the security room. I'll stall Kevin long enough for you two to get a quick look. See what you can get and get out of there. Got it?
Yeah. Naoki sighs. He looks resigned.
Got it.
Aki turns and looks at me expectantly. Yeah, I got it. I try not to sound too resentful. It's not an entirely terrible plan, but I don't like being... It's not an entirely terrible plan, but I don't like having Aki boss me around.
Good, then wait for my signal.
Aki strides down the hallway and knocks on the door to the security room. After a few moments, Kevin opens it and lets her inside. Yeah, I guess we're doing this right away.
Alright, Con, you're up.
As soon as Aki starts speaking, I turn and walk down the hallway with a long and quick stride. I hurry past the rows of the doors, and I quickly make my way down to the basement. Once I arrive at the basement, I flip all the switches. The room plunges into darkness.
Good job, now get out and quick.
I race up the stairs and duck into the bathroom. Outside, I can hear muffled voices. Aki is talking to Kevin about something as she follows him down to the basement. After a few seconds, the lights flicker back on. At the same time, I hear the basement door slam shut.
Alright guys, get going.
I crack the door to the bathroom open slowly. In the hallway, Naoki is already busy punching in a string of numbers into the security pad. His fingers race over the buttons, tapping each one in an even rhythm. The box beeps softly and doors open. The two of us leap through it and begin our search through the meager contents of the security room. Oof, okay. So, we're gonna have to take a look through this room, but that's gonna have to wait for the next episode.
The suspense.
I know, what a tease, but I have to do this. I'm hoping you guys like this one, and I'm really eager to see what happens in the next one, so
Me too.
we're gonna probably do that soon enough. Anyway, take care everyone, and have a good day.
Bye.